an offering of thought to oneself on one Sunday morning when one has the opportunity to be blessed with bliss and free and not tethered to the ground in terms of a job and unleashed upon the public. So here begins the nonsense chatter, which is the Dharma of one Kevin M. Sony, lately of Seattle, Washington, where it is snowland. It is snowland. And with that in mind, not being able to afford a shovel, my car is in place until such time as I get it out, and there is nowhere to go. So let us just continue to try to be in peace. Again, so addled was I as a Western-minded person, that from the age of about 16 until present day, I could not stop stoking the fire of, I have to do this and I have to do that every single day, right? And so I have done everything, right, by now. So at this time, there is a chance to be enlightened. Entrepreneurs work for free. You could be enlightened. You don't want to. You will do anything not to go back to that security post, right? It is noisy. The noise is itself alone enough chance for you to say, fuck this, I'm out. Okay? Really, whatever. It's shattering your ears, right? And then you say the same thing over and over. It's not going to work, right? Okay, the commute doesn't work, the hours don't work, the site doesn't work, the pay doesn't even add up to anything, fine. Here begins the Dharma. Dharma is worth money, you can sell it for money. Believe it or not, you can just publish it and people will start to notice your Dharma and appreciate it. Really, even though we are thinking as the speaker, who will look at this and who will want this? And we are thinking that. But people say, well, look at you. You looked at that stuff earlier of other people's outputs, and you didn't realize to get to that output, they had to start doing the chatter, to doing the work, the chatter, right? This is therapy. This would be therapy. I'm an untrained therapist. I am learning to be a therapist. I am in training, right, as a therapist. But here is the Dharma, so it is already there. So I have already gotten myself to where I wanted to be, beyond the limit of other people's speculations about myself. And again, I saw the theme in my life that if left to give me a job, other people would give me the lowest of jobs. I would say, can I have a job, please? And they would be like, oh, sure, 1662 an hour, security guard. I'd be like, no, thank you. Take the little receipt that the machine spit out, and I would be stuck with it for a minute, right? It would designate my parking spot in my place in life, right? But then I made the decision, right now, turning the corner, that I was not going to be worth 1662 an hour. I was going to be worth 100 grand a year or whatever I wanted to be worth. So that is a reasonable amount. We are not asking for huge inflation. We are not asking for extra homes or things. What would we even do there, and how comfortable would we be after negotiating sacred space like here? Negotiating sacred space over time just by being there and having earned the keep of a regular job, right? A regular job when we are beyond the sensibilities of that. We are not to be bridled with that. At this time, as like full-grown adults in bachelorhood, right, the time following the bachelor's degree, right, that was a job appropriate for that degree was never offered me by the people. They said, 1662 an hour. I said, unlimited. They said, very limited. So yes, why? It's just the way it is. It's just that the process will defend itself, right? The opposition will defend itself, making this kookiness of going to work every day sound like fun, sound like something you should do. But really, no. No one is satisfied by those jobs. You have to create your own reality, your own job. So what are we doing here? Well, it is mediumship. It is. And as reluctant as I am to believe that, wow, I am interesting as a medium and thus the stuff is good, I will sell only 5 minutes, 10 minutes like that, because I don't think it's rational to keep talking 10 hours, 3 hours like that. Right? And that is the choice, right? 5 minutes listening to this. Maybe you get something out of it. Maybe you don't. Testing the waters, see how it works. Comment, like, subscribe if you like. Thank you. Thank you so much.